Some of you guys may think that the prophecy of Liangelo, Lonzo, and Lamelo all coming together is completely rubbish, or that you believed it once and it will never happen again. But today we're going to talk about how this can happen, when this can happen, and where this can happen. Because guess what, guys? This prophecy is not off the table. Remember, when LeVar met Tina, it sounded outrageous. We're going to have 3 sons. She get pregnant once. She's like, 2. She's like, 3. She like, well, dang, bruh. Can it really happen? Same thing with Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson comes to the Ball Estate. This is when Lonzo was a draft prospect, and he gets a whiff of this prophecy. He's looking around and he's like, I want in on this. Let's funnel them from UCLA up to, the Lakers. But, LeVar comes out and says, Magic is just the face. Everybody like, dang, why you making your son look bad? You turning your back on Magic? He said, Magic told me some things and he couldn't get it done. Magic abruptly quits. And he says, because they wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. Boom. And I got respect for Magic Johnson for that, for not just being the face. He wanted to make something happen. He believed in Lonzo, and he still does to this day. He talks about how high IQ player he is, all that. Anyway, moving on. So that Magic Johnson thing, it kind of messed up the prophecy. Well, I would say delayed it, and it threw a curveball in there. So did Liangelo's incident in China. That threw a curveball in there. Now the boys are over in Lithuania, right? And everybody's taking Lamelo off the draft boards as well. It's just a one-hit wonder story. It's going to be Lonzo. He's going to be like many other people. Just get one son in, one and done. Not so fast. Next thing you know, LaMelo's back at Spire. LaMelo's in the Drew League. He's turning heads. He's in the NBL. He's back on the draft boards. Stephen A. Smith is scratching his head like, I know what I said, but dang, okay, maybe there's some truth to this. Here comes the draft. LaMelo gets drafted top 3. Rookie of the year. This prophecy is looking like it might happen. Why? Because right after that, wait, let's rewind and go back to Liangelo gets to the Pistons and everybody's saying, congrats, LeVar. But they dropped the bag. They got rid of Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose, Liangelo, went to the bottom of their conference and got a high draft pick. Now they got Cade. We're going to see what they're going to do. Let's move on to Lamelo. Sorry, guys. Lamelo at the Hornets. He brings Liangelo. Now Liangelo's in the summer league. And everybody's thinking like, dang, we're halfway there. Okay. Summer league, 16 points in 16 minutes. Everybody going crazy. After that, nobody really want to pass to him that much. The momentum goes downhill, boom. He does just decent. Now he gets a fresh start in the Swarm. First game. Matter of fact, I'm courtside there. First game, Liangelo drops 22 points in 24 minutes. Great percentage, doing his thing. After the game, you know what I'm saying? I'm chopping it up with Liangelo. I'm chopping it up with LeVar. We basically celebrating, kicking it. He's telling me what he sees on the court, all this stuff. I'm like, dang, this dude, he really got an IQ as well. I thought it was just Lonzo and LaMelo, but Liangelo got a high IQ. He's just a scorer. Boom. Next, every game after that, they dropped his minutes tremendously. And we seen what happened in the Swarm. He was getting benched a lot, playing 3 minutes in the game, just atrocious. Now, let's talk about where we are now, because now everybody's under contract. Lonzo with the Bulls, LaMelo with the Hornets. How could this ever happen? Let's talk about the win. In 2024, this is when the contracts come up, because LaMelo is a restricted free agent and Lonzo has a player option, 2024. So right now, they don't have control of their career. They've signed these contracts and they're in there. And they're doing well with their teams. They fit in, everything's good. But in 2024, they get to see how has the Hornets organization treated the Ball family? How have they progressed as an organization just in basketball in general? We're going to see if Zach LaVine's going to leave the Bulls. A lot of things to play out. But I will say this, no matter how much vibe you see LaMelo has with his teammates, and it's great, I'm glad he has it. They have genuine connections. It will never be like he has with his brothers. Same thing with Lonzo. He could be chilling with DeMar and Caruso, and they can have great chemistry on the court. Never going to be what it is with his brother. In 2024, that is when their career is in their hands. If everything plays out well, LaMelo continues to progress. Lonzo gets healthy. He gets hurt and he gets healthy. He gets hurt and he gets healthy. That's not a new thing. I believe he'll get healthy again and hopefully stop getting hurt. I know we're going to get comments on that. Hopefully stop getting hurt, and they can have their basketball stock at a level that in 2024, Lonzo Lamelo come to the table, invite Liangelo to the table and say, oh yeah, because Liangelo, everybody wants to know about his contract. Before I get back to that table meeting, his contract is the G League. You don't sign to a team, you sign to a G League. Sometimes they get rights, whatever. But 1 year and you do whatever you want to do. If the Swarm, if the Hornets organization say to Liangelo, please come back, we're going to do it different this time. We may see him at the Swarm, but I don't know if they'll do that. I think they should. Of course, you got Lamelo there. And I don't know if they'll do that. And if they don't, I don't see Liangelo signing there again. This is just my opinion right now on this prophecy being fulfilled. I see Liangelo until 2024 hopping on another G League team. We'll see. Anything can happen. But back to this table in 2024, that's the win. Come to the table and say, you're a restricted free agent, Lamelo. So we got to get a team to give you more than what the Hornets would give you. Because if you don't know how that contract works, if somebody offers LaMelo $30 million and then the Hornets say $30 million and $1 extra, then the Hornets get to keep him. Boom. Let's say he goes to another team and they say, all right, we need you to offer LaMelo enough that the Hornets can't match. How can we do that? You get a discount on Lonzo and you get a discount on Liangelo. You got to take all three of us. And what franchise won't take all the Ball brothers? What are these franchises about? When it's all said and done, they're not all about glory. They're not all about nostalgia. They're not all about the fans. They're all about money. Point blank, period. They're about the dollar. And you are going to get wins with the Ball brothers, but you're going to get money. Everybody's going to want every jersey. You're going to want every jersey. If it has a ball on the back, you're going to want the 1, the 2, and the 3. You want all of them. Guarantee you that. Look at LaMelo's Puma shoes selling like hotcakes. When they get in the league, you put something on their back, they're going to sell. Lonzo's jersey on the Bulls sell. But altogether, ridiculous. Anyway, so that is how it can happen. They all come together and strategize to make that happen. When? 2024. Where? Let's get to the where. I believe they like the sunshine. I believe we'll see it somewhere on the West Coast. I believe they love family. You can't get away from the fact that they were raised big time family orientated and they want to be together and watch their family on the sideline watching them. You know, how many games do their grandparents get to come to when they're playing all over the place? If they're somewhere closer to home, somewhere on the West Coast, somewhere where it's warm, I believe they'll be more comfortable. And this video is just to give you guys hope and an update on this prophecy of these brothers all playing together and being together. We want to see them together. Well, some people don't. They don't because they don't like LeVar. They don't want the prophecy to be fulfilled. They don't like the Ball family. You know, you have those people. But then you have others that don't think it will happen but want to see it happen. And this is that video for you guys to let you know the prophecy is not over. They will be able to have the ball in their court and they will be able to make it happen. They have holes in their game, whether you like it or whether you love it. They were trained together and they're trying to get rid of these holes. But when you get brought up from the ground up to play a certain way, LaMelo, least of all, because he was the younger one, he got more experience with older players younger, but he still has holes in his game. He still has things to be unlocked that will only come out play with his brother. And some of you guys don't like that. You say every player should be able to stand on his own and come in and be individual. That's every player in the league basically does that. Can we have an anomaly? Can we have something special where 3 players are better together because they were raised together? I'm okay with that. I don't see something. I mean, this doesn't happen all the time. You know, this might be a once in a lifetime type of thing. So I'm fine with that. And I want to see this prophecy fulfilled. And I believe we will. Let me know in the comments what you feel, how you think it's going down. If you believe what I'm saying or you say it's all rubbish, whatever. We know the facts. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Ball facts again. Peace.